Let's travel over to Hartford's West End and go to Signey Street. We're going to talk to a 21-year-old kid named Jose Flores. He's seen multiple friends of his murdered, around 3 to be exact, one in front of him last summer. But instead of continuing the cycle of violence, he decided to become impactful. He decided to become someone that was a game changer. He decided to do something positive about it. Since then, he's spoken in front of many congressmen, senators, state representatives to try to change gun violence and do something about the violence that is going on in his community. This is his story. Here we go.
First and foremost, my name is Jose Flores. I'm 21 years old. I'm born and raised here in Hartford, Connecticut. I lived 6 years in Puerto Rico as well. So when it comes to aspects of gun violence, it's been a rough journey when you come and think about it. I've had 3 of my personal close friends get shot and killed here in Hartford. The first homicide I've seen in this city was on Lawrence Street back in 2009. Day right before school started, so it was August 30th of 2009. And yeah, it's not easy, but yeah, I've been affected by it many times in different ways.
All right, now how do you feel about people you know what I mean? Do you think this country needs to do something about gun control or not?
And the aspects of what type of weapons should be out here, yes. I mean, for you to protect your house, you don't need an AR-15. But with a shotgun, you should be just fine. You know, my father used to be a National Guard soldier down in Puerto Rico. He was actually a sharpshooter marksman. And he always taught me, every time he let me shoot his Glock 37, which is a .45 caliber, 17 shot, semi-automatic handgun. And quite honestly, with that type of a handgun, why would you need something else more powerful? And where I come to think about it is the government should really restrict and legislate better and think about what the citizens are saying, you know? Most of these legislators who I do know personally, Senator John Fonfara, Senator John Lieberman, and also Richard Blumenthal, which are all Democrats, they should do better in regards to that. Sandy Hook was a bad experience. I was in Puerto Rico when it happened, and I know a lot of teachers down here in the Hartford Public School systems. And honestly, it's gonna be quite crazy. The only way to restrict these situations, especially when it happened in Texas, Orlando, Sandy Hook, Newtown, you're gonna have to need a good guy inside of these buildings. Somebody that you could actually trust, a police officer, an actual police officer, just like how they have in Hartford High, Buckley High School. They need somebody to protect these kids because a desk ain't gonna help. Hiding ain't gonna help. All they gotta do is open the door, shoot the door open, and it's done. And yeah, there should be different ways.